Perfect.
I uncoupled the locomotive at full speed. Not bad, eh?
Do you think we'll get in trouble?
Because of the locomotive? I don't think so. It was pretty old already. Come out so we can have a chat. I checked the entire train. There's no one on it except for us. What an adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, what did you see on the train?
Well, it was like this. I wanted to get my pistol.
We get to be him now. Or we get to watch him do stuff. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Told you it was the conductor. I knew it.
Achoo.
And then?
When the guy was gone, I got up and banged on the window. I wanted to get out of there. But then I thought, what if the guy can hear me from the next car? So I got scared, and I hid again.
You did well. Are you sure it was a man?
Yeah, very sure. What else could he be?
A woman?
Heh, no. Girls can't be thieves. They're always honest.
If only you knew. Did you recognize the man? Have you met him before?
I don't think so.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
No. It was very dark and I was hiding.
Was he a tall man or a short man?
Just a man.
Just a
I think he was a
man.
bad man.
Why do you think that?
He was sneaking around, even though everybody else was outside in the tunnel.
Maybe he just wanted to get his wooden pistol.
Oh, man.
The envelope that the man lost, where is it?
I thought it might be important.
I think we should have a look. Some cash. An Italian passport. Blank. Very interesting. And here, a ticket for...
For the
Cairo.
cruise.
What?
The tickets we have for the big ship from Venice to Cairo look exactly the same.
I knew it.
Interesting. May I keep it?
What do you want to do with it?
Take a vacation.
Oh, are we jumping straight to the boat?
It's evidence.
And my chance to go with you.
The ticket and everything else in the envelope are part of my investigation. And you have no part to play in Cairo.
If I hadn't given you the envelope, you'd have no proof that the Raven's heir would be on the ship.
Ugh. The ship is his next chance to steal the eye. And he won't give up until he has it.
And that's precisely why you should let me come along.
No.
Deserves to come along. Events in the tunnel.
What else did you find out in the tunnel?
Not much. After we came out of the tunnel, Robert and I questioned the passengers.
Which didn't turn up anything new.
No. The engineer and the fireman were missing. They were found a few kilometers back on the track. Both claimed to have been overwhelmed by a shadow and thrown off the train.
But you don't believe that.
I'm checking their stories. One of them may have been paid to eliminate the other one.
How could the Raven's heir have found out about the trap? How was he able to put the dynamite in the box and place the letter?
The dynamite was probably already in the box when I put it in the safe. I didn't check it.
You had no reason to do so.
It wasn't my only mistake. I knew someone was on the roof of the freight car, but I let myself be distracted by that damned letter.
How did you know?
Too late. I should have reacted instantly.
Mm-hmm, sure.
And what about the ship? I have earned the right to join you.
What you did was extraordinary. Far more than anyone could have a right to expect from you.
And
Wow,
you still
thanks.
want to leave me behind.
You met our foe and barely escaped with your life. You may not be that lucky next time.
It wasn't luck.
You can return to Switzerland with your head held high. Enjoy your triumph.
I have not achieved anything yet. The Fiend tried to kill us, and he's still at large.
We're here.
Fabulous. Cool. We're just hopping. Hopping. Trains, boats. Switzerland, Cairo.
Telegram. An urgent telegram from Paris.
How did you get here already?
Bad news?
It's about the unfortunate events on the train. I'm to return to Paris and explain myself.
But sir, what about the eye?
They want to inform the Egyptian authorities that there might be a burglary attempt.
Might.
Egyptian authorities? What if the jewel is stolen at sea?
I know.
Now I get to
I
go.
never received it. Keep a close watch on the loading of the eye, Robert.
Aye, sir.
Just kidding.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zelda.
Sure. Constable safe telegram.
What is the constable's problem with me?
I think he's jealous. Scotland Yard assigned him to assist me, just as you were sent by the Swiss authorities.
With the distinction that he may go to Egypt.
Robert is to accompany me at all times. Your mission was restricted to Switzerland.
At this moment, I want to be sent back to Switzerland just as much as you want to be sent back to Paris.
I know, but I'm walking on thin ice, and I can't carry you too.
That's okay, because I've got two
And
little
the
feet
second
of my
eye is in
own.
that safe?
Yes, an emerald. It's been kept in a bank in Zurich since the start of the war. I personally took it out of the bank vault, and Professor Lucien certified that it was the real thing.
And while a fake jewel was sent by train,
The real one was brought here in an armored car.
how is it protected?
You can only open the safe if you have 3 special keys. Professor Lucien has one, and Baroness von Trebitz, who's paying for all this, has the second. The third was sent by air courier to Dr. Abbas Mokhtar, the director of the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
So, not even you could possibly open the safe before it arrives in Egypt.
That's correct. We don't want to make it too easy for potential thieves.
Commendable.
Okay, but the lady's purse was stolen by the violinist, which means the violinist might be in cahoots with the Raven, but I bet it wasn't on purpose. Or not on purpose. It was like, he was like blackmailed or something to
I
steal
hope
it.
you're aware of the
steal
fact
the
that you're
purse.
risking your career.
Indeed I am.
Why do you care so much about this case? Someone pretends to be the Raven, and you promptly risk your career?
What if he's not just pretending?
What do you mean by that?
It's his handwriting. And there's only one person who ever called me Nico. Have you ever considered the possibility that I shot the wrong man?
But what do you mean by that?
Wait, I
Let
think
us
he just said what he
assume,
meant.
just for a moment, that the person I shot and who fell from the roof was not the Raven. Who would have cared enough to uncover the truth? The chief of police, the politicians? No, they wanted to revel in a successful manhunt. And it was the best thing that could have happened to the Raven. The search for him was over. He had no reason to fear me anymore. I had so many medals afterwards that he could hear them jingling kilometers away.
And now he's back? And you're the only one who can stop him? Does that sound probable to you?
The feathers, the letters. Nico. No one outside the police force knew that the Raven used to call me that in his letters.
policemen gossip, and there are plenty of forgers. You can't seriously intend to stake your reputation on such weak evidence.
My reputation rests on something that I probably did not do. I have to find out who's behind all this.
Let's review. One of the two most valuable jewels in the world was stolen. Obviously, the second one will be next. And you suspect a legendary burglar who's been dead for 5 years.
Go on.
The second jewel is about to be put on board over there, in a safe that requires 3 keys. Our thief may already have the first key, the archaeologist's key, from the train. We don't know anything about the status of the second key, which was meant to be air freighted to Cairo.
We have to assume that he already has it.
Therefore, there's just one key left. The Baroness's.
Correct.
Which,
So, you'll need my eyes on board.
Look, you can keep your eyes open for me here on the wharf. I'd be most grateful. But when this ship sets sail, you will not, I repeat, not be on board.
But, Inspector,
We're dealing with a dangerous man, and I will pursue him regardless of the consequences. I won't let you get mixed up in this affair.
it's still my decision.
No, it's not. It's mine, and I've already made it. Good day, Constable Zellner.
except for 2 little things. 1, I'm gonna be on there, and 2, we didn't get the Baroness's purse, which means we could have known if he had that key. Alright, let's see now. Return of the Raven. Wait, let's see, what's new? Shadow on the train. So, Shadow, Cairo, I think I know what else will be on board. Baroness's key, Old Raven, New Raven. Who's the Raven? Okay, so that's our big main super quest. And this is our little quest right now. Find some way to come along. Yeah. Okay. So, let's look around. Look at Constable Oliver. Look at the gangway. Go to the young woman's car. Alright, let's look at him.
Constable Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. But I don't think he's a bad policeman. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off. I'll be marching up this gangway today, no matter what. Someone has to stop that damn bomber before he endangers more people.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk to her.
Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women. Fine car, but nothing compared to the young lady who owns it.
Oh, creep. Okay.
I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
Oh, that's not creepy. Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
That's good to hear, Mr.
Should have just talked to her.
Anton Jakob Zellner.
Oh, wow. You are very tall.
May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Could you help me, please?
Yes.
Certainly.
This is my chance to look at your luggage.
Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country after the war. Wonderful.
Yes, wonderful.
You don't sound excited.
One more.
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
I'm sure your father regrets that he can't always be with you.
No doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often.
Alright, daddy issues.
Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zoner.
Impertinent.
How about I don't? Who are you?
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? Let's talk to him, and then we'll go talk to the constable.
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Maybe I'm just super short.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
Yes.
The hero of the hour, but out of work soon.
Oh, you won't be a policeman anymore?
Yes, but on my old beat, which is almost as good as being out of work.
I understand.
What about the ship?
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there. No ships. But now... the salty breeze, the atmosphere... I think I want to stay at sea forever.
Interesting.
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
How about
What
the
do you
Baroness?
know about the Baroness?
Nothing really.
Did you talk to her in the tunnel?
No, her butler was looking after her, and I was busy with Miss Miller. As you can imagine, it was a shock for her to see her son rolling away on a burning train.
That's understandable.
So, we were all glad when we heard about your brave deed.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti. Heard of him?
Should I have?
He is something of a star in Italy. A war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, he sank more enemy ships than anyone else. In the Second World War, well, he had some personal problems.
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles and pillboxes?
Yeah, you could say that. Anyway, sending him into combat was out of the question. They gave him a supply ship instead, and he became a hero again. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to North Africa, was the only one that made it, with an extra 100 seamen who he rescued from the other ships.
Impressive.
Fancy.
To say his health is rather shaky these days would be an understatement. I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his numerous ailments.
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming with us?
Unfortunately, no. I'm to go back to Zurich.
What a pity.
Take care, Dr. Gebhardt.
You!
At least there'll be music.
You! Oh, I need his violin
I
case.
just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine. Do you have heart problems? Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along. Too much excitement could be bad for your health.
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
Sure. Oh my gosh, I look so depressed. Just like staring at my pills. Like, what does life come to? Oh! Whoa! Whoa. Okay. Look. I don't care how much... Oh, okay, never mind. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, go to the Baroness's car, I guess.
James? James! Where on earth are you?
Hello, Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
Poppycock. You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness.
Oh,
I
I'm
hope
sorry
you
I didn't
survived
get
the
your
adventure
purse.
in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous! You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
Did you know
Right.
that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although
I can't
I'm the
imagine
one
why.
paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
Ah, thank you.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo will be less stressful.
You aren't coming with us.
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
That's a pity. In my opinion, another policeman guarding the Eye certainly wouldn't hurt. On the other hand, you didn't manage to return my purse.
I'm sorry.
No offense. Now, where's my damn butler?
Hello.
James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
What? I am not a baggage maid.
Actually,
Oh, snap!
Baroness?
What?
Baroness, can you hear me? She fainted.
No. No.
Baroness?
Oh!
Again, harder.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Perhaps we should...
Now.
What is going on?
I'll get Dr. Gebhardt.
No, Doctor. Just a little moment of weakness. Your arm, James. Take me to the ship.
But of course, madam.
What did you see? What did you see?
That was no moment of weakness. She saw something that shocked her, or someone. Very interesting.
Is it the captain?
Especially since she doesn't want to admit it.
Does she know the captain? I'll bet you she knows the captain.
That's a fine automobile.
Ah, we'll
But
pick
not
those up
even
in
a
a sec.
stately sedan like this can handle all the Baroness's luggage. She was lucky that the second and third freight cars weren't buried in the tunnel. Most of her things made it unscathed.
Alright. Make for the ship. Look through the
Who
binoculars.
or what did she see? Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
Am I gonna get on that thing? Oh my gosh, I totally am. Totally getting on the crane.
In my younger years, I might have considered abseiling from the crane down to the ship. But those days are long past.
Man, I gotta find an old man way to get on. Oh, fine. Let's talk to you.
Hello, Constable Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down the mine.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
That is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Is it?
I
Only
totally
you
did it.
and I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't. And I didn't. Think about it.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun trip. Wait, what was that? Ah! Ah, enjoy the view. Yes, shall we?
The sea is quiet today. Ideal conditions for a cruise.
Alright, let's get on board this ship. Board the ship.
Oh, who do we have here? Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Signore Zelda. I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be joining us. He has other duties.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
Yes.
I'd like to accept your offer, but unfortunately, higher powers prevent it.
I am sorry to hear that. We are by no means full, and have plenty of room for one more passenger.
The constable just wants to have a quick look around and then leave before we set sail. When will that be?
In about 15 minutes.
There you have it, Constable.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, Signori, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You... You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes. Like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say.
Why
we
not?
ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of what you say,
Yeah,
I
don't
would
cast
still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right, then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
Wait, wasn't there another option, a speaking option? Did I miss it? Oh,
My time is running out.
oh well.
If I
My
don't
gosh.
find anything in the
Look at
cargo
this.
hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've got a limited amount of time to find
no.
something. Brilliant. Search the locker.
The door to this locker is ajar. Empty.
Search the locker.
The left 3 lockers are locked.
Okay. Examine the car.
That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently they absolutely had to take it to Egypt. At Daddy's expense, of course.
Of course. Go into the dark. Examine the cylindrical objects.
Oh, what's this?
Perfect.
Aha.
Alright. Oh, snap. Let's turn back. Can't see squat. Examine this chest. Ah, it's a big chest.
Hello? Come on out. The
Open.
game's up. I'm opening the trunk.
Aw.
Hello?
What is this? What does that one say? Fragile? Can I examine it again?
I'm sure someone was in the trunk, but where are they now?
Ah, I see. Which means they're out here somewhere. What was that? Oh, examine the shards.
The shards are... Phew. I startled too easily.
Oh, snap. Who the heck are you? Oh, snap. Be silent. Take the knife. Dadgummit. Use the crane controls. Okay. Wallet.
I bought it last week.
Alright, let's look at our journal. Gunshot in the cargo hold. Someone fired a gun in the cargo hold. Who fired? Where are they aiming at? And why? All questions I cannot answer. Pull the thingy. Oh, the cloth. Shh, quiet. Use the flat iron. With... Open the crate. Okay. Cut through fetters with the saw. Ah. Wonderful. Okay. Now... I can't use that knife now? Should be able to kick something, right? There we go. Perfect. What does that do for me? Wait a second. What? Ow! Wait a second. Ow!
Ouch! Damned.
Was there not a better way to do that? Okay.
It would be best if no one found out about this.
Yeah, for real. Okay. Wait, where are you going? Examine the pipe.
There's some blood and hair stuck to the pipe.
It's probably mine.
Hair I really can't afford to lose.
Take it.
I'll hold it on the blood-spattered end. After all, we already know who the victim is.
Okay. Let's go pick up that knife.
I can make out a corridor, but no details. The glass is too dirty, and there's no light in there.
Can I not pick up that knife? Oh, well, let's open the head. Open the thingy, then.
It's no use. The door seems to be locked from the other side.
Alright. Right. Well, we'll leave then. Let's examine the locker again.
The cargo hold seems to be used as a changing room for the crew as well. Or at least the part of the crew that doesn't do their work in white suits.
Okay. Examine the cell.
A detention cell for crew members? Or maybe for rowdy passengers? A chair is the last thing I need right now. I was sitting long enough over there in the corner. The shot hit this crate. The question is, was the gunman actually trying to hit it? And if so, why?
I highly doubt they were trying to hit that.
Maybe the gunman just wanted to intimidate me. I can't imagine a more effective warning. It's too dark to make out anything inside the hole. I should take a closer look later.
Where did I go? Okay, let's go over here. Where am I? Can we leave? Oh, good. Oh, snap. Open the door. I've been locked in, I bet.
Whoever locked the door is stronger than me.
Okay. Perfect.
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
Dadgummit.
What are you up to, Zelna?
How? Scent of the gun?
I wanted to determine whether the gun had been fired recently, Inspector.
I mean, what are you doing on the ship?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
Here, look. Careful how you hold it. There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
I was inspecting the trunk. I found it in the cargo hold, and it was clear that someone had hidden inside it to board the ship.
Some people are willing to go to great lengths to be a part of this journey.
Indeed. Whoever it was, they struck me on the head from behind with the pipe while I was looking for clues. Oh, and they shot at me as well.
Ridiculous. You wanted to come along. Orders be damned, and so you found a way to stay here. I should throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
True. That doesn't look good.
See?
Oh,
And there's a
Inspector.
bullet wedged in a wooden crate down there. I don't have a gun.
The doctor should have a look at it.
At the bullet hole? Or my head?
Come with me.
What if I don't want to? What if I want to examine the... whatever that is? Okay.
Inspector Legrand and Constable Zelna. So you have decided to join us on our journey after all.
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain Conti.
The Conti.
I'm in control. I can manage. Tell James he absolutely must wake me at 9:45.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now, I shall return to my chambers.
Oh, you are so drunk.
You'll be in the bar tonight at 10, Inspector.
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
Wow, this is a nice ship.
The fresh sea air, and perhaps a glass of champagne to many. But I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Cairo.
Not quite voluntarily.
So he says.
I was jumped from behind.
But no, that is...
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain De Conti.
Yes.
Please, have a seat in the saloon, Constable Zelna. I'll summon the doctor.
Okie dokie.
Ah, Doctor, there you are. Our brave Constable Zelna was attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh. Sit down, please.
Now, please, tell me exactly what happened.